everyone, hi Slay Squad. Yes, it's me, Miss Excalibar. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm looking all strange and different. If you've not seen this video on this non-bleach brow hack, check out, it should be up by now. Check out the video. So if you want to see how I created this non-bleach brow look, check the link below, or I'll leave it here so you can have a look. But yes, as you can see from the thumbnail, the look I'm going to do today is a leopard print inspired graphic eyeliner. Yeah, it's all inspired by all this leopard print. So I just thought, let me just do a glitter graphic eyeliner look. So if you want to see how I achieve that look, then please keep on watching. But before you do that, make sure that you like, comment and subscribe if you're not already, because it's $3.99. So make sure that you do that, because the Slay Squad are really growing and I'm just going to be putting out a lot more content. So yeah, let me zoom you in so we can have a look and see what's going on. I'm using eyeshadow for this look. We're just going to be using the Suede LA Girl Pro Concealer as a base. I'm going to pat it down and we're going to put some translucent powder over that just as a base. Yeah, because I want the eye look to be floaty. I want it to be like a floating negative space graphic eyeliner look. It just gives a little tiny bit on the lower lid. And then press in the edges with your fingers. Till it disappears. Then in with a translucent powder, I'm going to be using my faithful RCMA. Gently, just a little bit, tap over the eye. And that's to set the base. Now we're using glitter. And the glitters I got these off eBay a while back. They're so beautiful. I decanted them into these. You get this container off AliExpress. So I am now going to zoom you in so we can have some fun. If you want to, you can map out your shape on what you want, or if you want to just go in and have some fun and just freestyle, feel free. But I've just had this idea, obviously, with all this leopard print going on and inspired, so I'm just gonna map out a shape. You don't have to use a white pencil. You can use a white pencil. As you've seen, mapping out is not something I always do. Sometimes I do on the go with the eyeshadow. Sometimes you can do before, depending on what you're going for. Make sure that when you open your eye, that whatever your graphic liner is, it's going to be seen. So you just look straight ahead and you look to see to where your line's going to be. So I'm going to go right here. So we can also clean it up. I might have a floating eye, a floating graphic liner. And just maybe in there. Let's see, you can always rub it off. Now I don't want it too big because the glitter is going to be so glamorous. I don't want it too big, and obviously there's a lot going on with the blonde brows. The leopard print's going to go inside, just a little C's and a little shapes. I'm just gonna have some fun. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna use these glitters, and I'm thinking to start with these. Have got so many reflex in them, so I'm gonna do like, there's a dark browny color, so I'm thinking to use that as the line. No, not a dark brown color. It's got like gold little reflexes and you won't be able to see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the same Paint Glow glitter fixture, and what we're going to do is we're going to put some onto a brush. Get your palette or something similar. I'm going to put one little blob on there. That's all you'll need for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip a little bit into the little brush, the angled brush that I'm using, which is an e.l.f. brush, which I've told you about before. Take a gloop up, put it in there, scoop some more up. You can use a makeup spatula, which comes with this actual palette. I'm going to tap some in. It's very small, very slight, and I'm going to mix it in until it gets a soft consistency. Instead of drawing it onto my eye, I'm going to just create a little paste. Now it shouldn't dull the glitter. Then off we go. Let's have some fun. Okay, that's not working. Okay, having looked at the gold that's at the bottom of this and it's loose, and then realizing I've actually got a liquid one by Collection called Dig It. So what I'm going to do is I might go over the line in black. It just makes things so much easier. And then we'll go in with the detail with the loose glitter. Not trying to work harder, but work smarter. Just using my eyeliner brush to go in with this because it's just a little bit finer than that brush. The line will probably turn out thicker anyway. I don't know if you can actually see that picking up, but I will lower the light so you can see all the goodness of the glitter. I've let it dry and then I started to go over this bit here. So that one's done. Go over the second time. These are so good for 2 coats. And I switch back brushes now that I've got my eyeline. How glamorous that looks. Let me turn on the lighting so you can see the gorgeousness, because on camera, how I'm reading it, it looks quite muted, but it's really not. Okay, you can see the glitter a bit better there. Now onto the other side. Now while that's drying, I'm going to be using these amazing dotting tools. They're so cheap, so inexpensive. Got them from eBay. I think they were £2 something. I'm going to be creating like just Leopard Print. So it's just the shaping that's on here. This look is very simple but very, very effective. So they have 4 different sizes and they got different size nibs. Depending on the size nib that you use, because they're quite bubbly and they've got different circles and circumferences, is depending on what shape you'll get. I don't want too small a shape to replicate. I just pick 2 sizes. I mean, you could do either one. Now with this look, we're not going for uniformity. We're going for that avant-garde, funky, classic, glamorous look. Let's get started. So I'm just going to scrape some up from here, take it, put it on the spatula. Tap it onto the actual palette, and then I'm going to mix it together. You can see just a little bit. If you can see it, it's there. See how the dotting tool works. If I don't like it, we can always switch. Okay, it's created a blob. Let's see what the brush does. Hoping you can pick those up, those shapes. Then just do something similar. Doesn't have to be the same in the other eye. Leopard Print, as you can see, it's a lot of unusual shapes, squares and circles, as you can see. Then on to the next colour, this hot, fiery gorgeousness. I've done this one just a little bit thicker. Just made it a little bit thicker, you'll see. Okay, wow. And let that dry, and then repeat with this beautiful chocolate brown colour. I've never used these glitters before, so we'll see what happens. And now that you've done your base with those colours, now all you got to do is go over them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go over them. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking how it's just looking very messy, very abstract. So for the bottom line, I decided I really want a dark brown, smoked out look. Okay, my battery dried, so in the meantime what I did was I finished off this eye. Don't worry, I'm going to do it on this side of the camera so you can see what I did. It's just gone for a really smoked out, look. Kept it very clean, no lashes, just mascara. So I'm gonna show you what I did. So in with the P. Louise base in Badda Black. So take it underneath the eye. Then with the e.l.f. Truffles palette, you're going to see my review on the 3 looks that I did here. I'll leave the link here. Going in with that dark chocolate brown over the black. Sorry about the mess, you've not done your face, so. Then in with the black, that's in the same palette, right next to it. Go above the line, get as close to your lash line as possible. I want it smoked brown, not smoked black. Then in with the NYX 601 Black Bean Jumbo Pencil. Into the waterline. And then this outside a little bit. I love about the Black Bean pencil, it's very, very waxy, almost wet looking. You can see a bit of that on the camera. And then you just back in with the black to set it in that e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. And then I just wanted to define the brown a little bit more, so I'm going in with, it's my Primark dark brown eyeliner pencil. Just to give the eyeshadow a bit more, something else to stick to. Now I want it, as you can see, it's quite rounded. It's not very sharp, but it's just quite rounded. All you're going to do is just go in with a baby white or a makeup white. I'm using my nail to clean up underneath and to bring that curve a bit. Then I just wanted like a little point, so what I did is back in with my Revolution Pro dip liner and I just pointed it there in the inner corner of the eye and just slightly pointed it out and brought it in. You can see that there. And go over it with the brush just to make the edge not look so harsh. And then go with a cotton bud and neaten up any edges that need neatening up. Now the mascara I'm using is Essence Volume Boost Mascara, Smudge Proof Intense Black. Now this is a mascara. Okay, that's all I'm saying about that. This gives me some lashes, boy. One coat, people. One coat. And that's it. Just a glamorous, avant-garde party look. If you wanted, you could have just stopped at any point. You don't have to do the extra dots, the actual like leopard printy shapes and curves. If you wanted to, you can keep going and put black and little swirls and stuff in it just to make it a little bit more leopard printy, more defined. But I like how it's looking. I like how it's looking all floaty and loose. So I'm going to finish my face and I'm going to come back. Yes, so that's how I achieved this graphic leopard print eyeliner look. So yeah, now you know how I did it. So please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Join the Slay Squad, we're having some fun and we're growing, so that's a good thing. So remember, keep sane, keep safe, and remember, go slay your day. Bye! See you on the next one.